Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker with me, Baldur. Okay, we're gonna go find the lady we need to talk to. I believe she's in the tavern, so let's make our way out. I know what these are. I was wondering what the hell are these? But I just enabled my backers DLC. Let me collect all of those. So something I'd like to mention is that I got some feedback from Stephen Reader, and first of all, let's say a big thank you to Stephen for the feedback, and it was just about the audio, and it's the basically the voice audio rather than the game audio, and it's on this game and a few others as well, and that the quality maybe isn't as high as it should be. So I've been trying my best to use software to try and improve the quality of the audio, and I don't feel like I'm getting the results that I want. So with that in mind, what I've done is I've ordered some new audio equipment. So it's basically a Shure SM58 microphone, and then some other stuff that goes with it as well. So it should lead to a. This is the wrong one, isn't it? I want to go to. Yeah, we should be over here. Okay, but it should lead to some better audio, because at the moment I'm using a Blue Yeti, which is a pretty decent microphone, but the problem with it is that it's a condenser mic, and it picks up a lot of, like, it's very, very sensitive, and it picks up a lot of background noise. And unfortunately, my room can be a bit noisy. I've got my heating on, but also my laptop tends to, because it's a gaming laptop, it's a pretty, well, when I bought it, it was a pretty decent laptop. But the thing is that because of it being a gaming laptop, the fan runs a lot, and it very noisily as well. And it's one of the things, like, it's an Alienware. It's one of the problems with it. So it means that I have to strip out the. Yeah, this is where the lady is here. I have to use software to strip out that background noise. But the microphone I've ordered is a different type of microphone, which rejects a lot of kind of background noise and unneeded noise. So it means you have to speak directly into it. Otherwise, you're not going to like, your voice is going to be very low. But it also means that any sounds coming that aren't going directly into it will be rejected as well. So I'm hoping that that's going to result in some better audio for you. And also, I should say as well, it's probably going to take about a month for, like, I've ordered this stuff. It's going to take a few weeks for it to get here. Then I've got to do setup and testing, and then with kind of lag between recording and videos gone live, it's probably going to be around a month. But before we talk to Jenna here, I'd just like to say thank you to Stephen for the feedback. I know he's a bit worried about how I was going to take it, but my philosophy on feedback is, if someone is constructive and someone I can tell the person actually, is doing it because either they like my videos or they want me to get better, then that's fine. I've no problem with that. But if someone is just doing it to be a dick, or they're generally just a dick, or they're like, doing it in kind of a malicious way, or anything like that, then I've no time for those kind of people. But anyone who genuinely is just saying it because they feel it's something that I could do better, that's fine. Like every YouTuber wants to get better, and we don't want, there's no point in everyone just saying, oh, your videos are great, when there are problems. If someone points it out, it's because for someone like me who records a lot, you can get into that kind of grind of just recording, and that not taking a step back to think, okay, is the stuff I'm doing of a high enough quality? So it's good to get that stuff. Obviously you don't want it all the time, but now and again, if someone can kind of push you to get better is good. Like, and then obviously getting any positive feedback as well is just excellent for a YouTuber. And so it's always nice to have an interaction with the audience. But we'll talk about that a bit more another time. But right now, let's have a chat with Jenna. Jenna looks at you with eyes red from tears. Have you found my little boy? I paid it to the witch. Your son isn't there. How can that be? And I thought, but it wasn't her then. Then that means that the present woman's face turns pale, and she covers her mouth with both hands. Calm down, Jenna. Tell me, what did you hide from me? My boy, Jenna sobs. He's such a little mischief maker. That day he was especially loud, kept running around the house. He flipped a tub of dough, and, well, oh gods, what have I done? I lost my temper and I shouted at him. I told him he can go drown himself in the Candlemere Lake. His own mother wished he was dead. But how could I have known it would all come true? Well, we don't know yet if it's all going to come true. If you find him, I beg you, tell him I love him more than life itself. Never, never again shall I say anything mean to him. Just bring him home safe and sound. Okay, we need to go. May Eurystheus help you, the woman sobs. Okay, so we got an update on that, which is great. Okay.
No stopping.
So we'll check our journal to see what that's actually done. Right, so let's quickly check. Lost child. Mommy Dearest confesses she shouldn't blame the witch. Well, you know better leads, we may as well start looking. Okay, Candlemere Lake we have to go to. Cool. Now, we're almost certainly going to be going back to Troubled. So that means that we need to have... It's going to be a bit of a juggling act getting everyone in, because we need to include Harem has to go because he said he wanted to go there. Then who else? Let's have a look. So he wanted to go as well. He needs to go. She needs to be in the party as well. And then Lindsay normally comes with us, and you. So it's a completely different party. We're losing, but we can't lose Amiri because Amiri. Well, let me think about something. Let's put Amiri in instead of you, just for a second. Right, so let's take that off you. I never noticed how different she looks there compared to here. Okay, so let's go here. Because we need this to fight against the orcs. So let's set you on. Oh, that's nice. You can't even see it in your hand. We got, we don't need that at the moment. Okay. So let's take you. You're coming with us. You. Okay, that's gonna have to do. So she's probably gonna end up being the tank. Let's accept that. We're gonna have to level up some of the guys as well. So the idea is to be away for a little while and then come back to town so that we can then. So we're leaving on the 3rd. What's going on with Old Sycamore, I wonder? New events, an old patriarch of the tree world, the Old Sycamore. Oh, the Sycamore in the area. Sycamore's high. Okay, so we need to do something up there as well. There's Candlemere Lake. So is that where we have to go? Just here? Or is it going to be somewhere else around the area? We've got there to go, we've got here to go to. And then, where did... Let's see, what was it called? Escort set, I think this is it. No, that's... Check out Ekon's lead. No, we've already done that. Okay, so climb through a dead man's eyes. Not sure what we're supposed to do there. I want the legacy. Investigate my debt. I think that's the one that we want. Yeah, this is the one in the boar. The boar's carcass near the old... Ah, that's what the Old Sycamore is about. Okay. And challenge chosen. We need to talk to Valerie about that as well, which you can't do right now. Got a lot of stuff. Okay, well. Let's see. Let's go to the Old Sycamore first. Because if we do that, then we could possibly drop her off and bring someone else instead. But let's do our leveling up as well. So she's an Inquisitor. Okay, she got 5 points, so looks like athletics is a good place. Knowledge. I always try and make people better at their main feat. Okay. Expeditious retreat. Let's go with True Strike. Okay. Okay, another 5 points in the same areas as well. What does she have? Not sure actually, so let's take that instead. Oh, we have another one. Back to back, coordinate defense. Let's grab that. One extra one. Okay. Stunning barrier. Okay, Inquisitor again. Okay, she's got another. Okay, Wisdom. Looks like what we should do. Okay, 2 spells. Suppose remove paralysis could be good. And then okay, let's do that. Okay, skill points. Okay, one more spell. That could be good, see invisibility. Okay, let's go for outflank. Pure moderate wins. Why not? Okay. Then we have to do you as well. Okay. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, and then let's do the same for you. Saves a bit of time because the characters that we're not using all that often. Okay. Now, let's get to the old sycamore then. Probably going to rest somewhere around here when we cross. Or maybe not, actually. Okay, let's enter. So we're expecting to find a boar carcass. So let's see what we actually do find. And where are we supposed to go to? Maybe it's going to be up here where we haven't really explored that much. Could be there either as well. I want to go up here though, because I want to see how we fare against this thing now with our new setup, and also probably need to change our formation a little. It seems okay.
I'm positive I found
Good.
something.
Okay, shambling mold.
A clever ploy.
Let's try it.
Charge!
Oh wow. Yeah, we are doing a little bit better than we were before then. Let's collect that, and let's come over here. There was something there. There it is. Okay. Let's grab that. Okay, got a dead person here. Okay, there is a lab journal. Went into the woods, found many roots, pine cones, flowers, and a dead squirrel. Scant little I can make of that. I must consider where I might gain rarer ingredients for my experiments. Some damnable raccoons got into the hut while I was exploring the woods, broke all the glassware. The only things left are 10 flat-bottomed glass tubes, 5 round-bottomed flasks, a couple porcelain mortars, 3 pestles, and a precious spiral. A good thing all the pots are still there. So many good chemicals wasted. Shame. Need to lock everything up in the closet. Tried to finish the experiment today, the one I started at the old lab. Used the lead powder from the master's box. At the crystallization stage, the liquid foamed, changed colour, and formed a deposit. Another unsuccessful experiment. And I've all but exhausted my supply of essential materials. Let's see what else she has to say. So I guess it's going to be in notable, or maybe not actually. Okay. Other. Sit. That's not it. Ah, this sit here, isn't it? Yeah.
I need something else.
What do you need? Okay, there we go. Today an old lady came from the nearby village, asking me to make her goats yield more milk. I had to help. I'm in desperate need of money. Oh, why must I spend my time so? Boring, boring, boring. Several pages remain empty. Then the writings continue. Observation day 1. Finally, I finally got a chance I can't miss. I found a dying elf in the woods. She's barely breathing, and ants are swarming all over her. Who is she? What happened to her? It matters not. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. With great effort, I managed to drag her to the hut and remove her clothes and hide her behind the bags in the corner. Enough wasting my talents on trifles. It's time for action. Use the largest glass tube from the master's box. Do it with a warning. In case of contact with skin, wash off immediately. Ha! The doddering part of all the standard warnings. I spread it evenly over her body and began my observations. Observation day 3. The subject has survived. Had to tie her up and gag her. The moaning could attract unwanted attention. Her skin is changing, but it's hard to determine the precise character of these changes. The early stages of festering, perhaps. The treated areas do smell faintly. Observation day 5. The changes continue faster and faster. The epidermis has festered away. The joints are grown swollen, tough, and calloused, and the subject has a fever. Observation day 9. Over the past few days, the subject's legs became covered with mildew and moss. Her fingers and toes grow long and crooked, as though she would grow into the ground. I shall move the subject outside. The experiment now demands sunlight. Observation day 13. The body's changes are so significant it's impossible to recall the creature's original appearance. From the way it looks now, a seeding growth covers the whole body's surface. Every day I find new kinds of moss, mildew, grass, and other plants. The subject attempts to move. Had to immobilize her. I tried to make contact, but she utters inarticulate sounds. I like the howling. Might intelligence be restored at a further stage of regeneration? Observation day 18. The subject has grown larger several times. She is now strangely quiet these last few days. I begin to worry. In the end, I see I've become attached to her. She will make me famous. Observation day 25. My living experiment shows all signs of obedience. She is much like a little tree, a magnificent walking tree. She is already 8 feet tall, and the child keeps growing. I wish to give her space, more fresh air and sunlight. I suspect we shall need some fertilizer. For now, I only walk her around the woods on a leash. This is the greatest achievement of my career. Soon we'll be ready for a journal to Absalom, and there I'll present my masterpiece. I must think of a name for my girl. Well, I guess you don't get to, because I think your girl killed you, and then we killed your girl. Well, let's quickly have a look around the area. Okay, so that's everything.
Onwards.
Indeed, onwards. That's everything around here. Let's see, I want to come over here. Go on to check up here as well. Yeah. Maybe where the boar carcass is. Oh, hi there. Has anyone seen the dead boar? Okay, we've got some wolves. Garruk the beast before you is unusually large, and his eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk.
Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other.
Excuse me. Oh, that voice makes me cough. You say we could be useful to each other?
Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies will be enough. And I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where an old traveler buried his chest.
An old traveler, you say?
A very old, lean, and flavourless traveler.
The warg grins, almost smiling. We don't want to do evil, so... If you're hungry, then hunt. I see no point in interfering with the natural order of things.
Well, as you wish. But consider my offer. You may yet think of something.
What do you know of the war between the kobolds and the mites?
Only that my pack enjoys it.
The warg snorts and licks his lips.
Of course, I only eat fresh meat.
Well, we have to go, sorry. Have you seen a boar, though? A boar carcass. Right, that's the end of there. Let's check what does it say now. Investigate my deck. There we are. Okay, so near the old sycamore. Oh, something here. Nice. Pocket mirror and a bunch of other stuff. Okay. So let's actually come up to the old sycamore, maybe. Could even be up here. I think we should definitely check near the tree. Can't talk to the elk, so they won't be able to tell us if they've seen a boar carcass. Oh, this looks like a boar carcass. Janetal approaches the boar's carcass, carefully examining the ground around it.
See, there should be a pool of blood, but it's not here. It seems the beast came from somewhere else, already wounded, and then died here, but I can't track the direction. The ground is rocky. I would take a troll to leave footprints here. Oh, it would take a troll.
Janetal inspects the wounds on the boar's neck.
The cuts are distinctive, like the kind my dagger would make. It was a few deep serrations on one side of the blade, so it wounds like a saw-toothed weapon on that side. So far, everything backs up the half-elf story, but how can we find the one who stabbed the boar?
Ekon looks closely at everything around him. A strange place. Anxiety knocks on the door of my mind. Don't understand where it came from. Okay, so we already passed that check. There's not much blood around the wound. Looks like it was inflicted once the blood had already curdled and the beast's death, not before. After the beast's death, not before. Astute. As for the wound, it's all very strange. We need more information. Okay, let's see. We're going to get plus 10. We're going to get plus 17. Wow. So that should be DC 17 and plus 17. Means that that's a definite pass, isn't it? We should carefully examine everything around here. If the boar was already wounded when it came here, there must be a trail of blood somewhere. Traces were easily discovered. Marks of dark blood spotting the ground here and there, leading westward. Easier than I imagined. The trail is clear. It leads to the Thorn River. We should search the shores. We might find something there that points towards the dagger's owner. Okay, so cheers for that. Follow the trail to the banks of the Thorn River. Okay, so does that mean down here? Oh, that must be one of those elk or something. Yeah, it is. So is that the river down there, or do we actually have to leave and then... We might have to leave. Let's go down that way anyway. So let's go and exit. Down here. And then if it turns out that we need to come back in, we won't be that far from what might be the river over there. Ekund and Renee look a bit similar with their garb. Yeah, we have to leave all that stuff behind. Let's leave. So there's going to be a fight at the end of this, I imagine. The Shriek River. Ah, the Thorn. There we are. That's where we need to go. Okay. Let's go this way. This way. And then let's pop in. Yes, we do want to enter. That's why we're here. You do.
Something.
Can you disarm it though?
Look ahead.
Anything else?
Oh, that was my phone. I don't know, what was that noise? It wasn't in the game. My phone's about to turn itself off.
No stopping now.
Well then, let's disarm the trap.
Would you look
It's
at
amazing, isn't it?
that? Applause, please.
Well, we'll hold the applause for the moment, if you don't mind. Yeah, see? That's
I'm
why.
sorry. Applause,
Ha!
please.
You have a short memory. Hello there, people. Okay, so you will not take our lives easily.
We cannot be
Okay, so
defeated.
these are elves. Right, so let's think about this. So we have some range people. We got some elves. Okay, so
We can
do
do
a bit
it.
of focusing. Okay, so let's see. You, actually you. Who's that on him? Oh, definitely that now.
My path at an end.
You never had a chance.
Jeantal freezes in front of the dead elven girl. It's hard to read anything on the Inquisitor's face, but her posture suggests tension, the trembling forces of a tightly stretched bowstring. What a lovely child. And she looks so like my Nortellara. Even death could not twist her beauty. Wait, does that mean that it is? With a blank look in her eyes, Jeantal passes a hand above the girl's body. The feeling of an oppressive force, cold and painful, becomes nearly physical. A convulsion passes through the body of the dead elven girl. With a quiet moan, turning into a cry, the corpse opens her eyes and rises. Jeantal looks at her in amazement, as if she is surprised by what she has done. Animating the dead? I had no idea you could do that. I never knew of this side of my power. Something has awakened in me. The ability to share Urgatoa's gifts. Jeantal studies her newly created undead with the look of a sculptor, contemplating her creation. Withering under the stare, the undead girl begins to tremble. What if it is her daughter? What have you done to me? What is this? I saved you from oblivion. You and all your beauty, foolish child. Now you bear Urgatoa's gift, just as I. You are undead. If you prefer the word used by uncomprehending narrow minds. No. It's better I follow my friends into death than to become a disgusting undead creature. An unnaturally strong convulsion shakes the girl's body. She glares at you. I beg you for mercy. She doesn't have a heart, but you're different. You shall live. Let me die. Put me out of my misery. Jeantal, what are you going to do with this poor girl? I will not harm her, and I won't let her harm herself. She's frightened and doesn't understand the gift she has just received. Elves live long lives, but they are still subject of time. Only Urgatoa's gift can shield them from it. Eternal life, eternal youth, eternal immortal beauty. Can anything else be compared to this? Jeantal says the last words thoughtfully, as if the answer is not entirely clear to her. It's not clear to me either. Why would someone prolong the senseless agony of being, when one can be finished with it once and for all? I do not like this. Harm shakes his head in condemnation. Listen, girl, why did you attack us? The wide eyes of the elven girl are filled with confusion.
We only meant to protect ourselves. The wanderer warned us that this monster was chasing us.
The elf points at the icy calm Jaintal.
He told us that she sought new sacrifices. Everyone in Kyonin knows that she killed elves for the sake of her damned goddess. And still she managed to get away with it. Walked freely into exile. If we had known that she would track us down, we would never have left the forest of our homeland.
Who was this wanderer who claims that Jaintal was chasing you?
We knew him only as Wanderer. We knew him as Wanderer, but it's only a nickname. I do not know what his true name is. He is a half-elf. My friend knew him. They said that he had a wanderer's soul that takes him from one place to another. I've seen him a couple of times in Kyonin, and recently I've seen him on the road. He caught up with us to warn us of the danger. He has brown hair and yellow-green eyes, like a cat. Please, I don't know anything else. Release me. Every moment in this lifeless body drives me mad.
Excuse me. I've made a decision. You should allow the poor girl to die, Jaintal. This is her wish. Plus, for some, eternity might not be a gift. Jaintal frowns.
I cannot disobey my patron and master of these lands. However, I hope that you will not make a habit of disposing of valuable resources like that. Such waste is bad for both the ruler and her subjects. I do not know who to believe in this story. Did the merchant deceive us? Or is this girl lying? So far it all points to one thing. The half-blood lied to us. And he did not merely lie. It was he who killed me in the wastelands. He took the dagger, then planted it in his own shop for me to find. Scared the elves with his lies, and intently sent us here. If anyone really deceived both us and these elves, forcing us to shed innocent blood, then he must be made to pay. You see how we both have something to ask the half-blood about. This will be amusing. Let us hurry to the capital.
Okay. So let's check the poor innocent people that we killed. We're seriously really sorry for what we did to you guys. We got supplies, I think, yeah. And then what's in this? Okay, we got a elven curved blade. Okay. We'll take all of our stuff. And again, we're really, really sorry for being dicks. There's something else here though. Ah, there. Okay, that is scroll from remove sickness. Okay, then there's other stuff down here. So around here, I think. Is that right? Looks like, yeah.
Can you make an epic pose?
Oh, hi there.
Inspiration.
Okay, well let's excuse me. Let's bring everyone over here.
Serves you right.
And then you, I want to move back. Maybe move a bit faster. I love how she's just waddling along.
No strength wasted.
Okay, let's try skin them and collect all that. Okay, and then we'll take that. Maybe that's one of the kinds that we need for that guy. But I'm not sure.
Check that
Yeah,
out.
definitely check that out. Could be something nice. Not particularly, but hey, we'll take it. Right, and there's a few more things over here somewhere. Okay, they're actually up here. Let's get her. Well, it's not actually. It's a potion of shield fate. Okay. And that's a mushroom. Okay, we'll collect that. And we'll exit. Okay, so it's really interesting that the guy, so it's kind of like obviously a twist, but kind of a double twist where first of all she thought that the guy was the person that killed her, and then we kind of got convinced that he wasn't, but we then from that then decided that maybe he was. So we could go back there, but the thing is, I don't want to go back yet, because if we go back to the capital, then we have a chance to do like to assign people and stuff. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually either head over here again, or we'll head down here to Mud Bowl, or even over to like Hoggard's Lair or the Verdant Chambers or anything over in that direction. There's lots of stuff for us potentially to do. So I think let's travel here. So what I want to do is I want to cross
Resting would
the
be
river.
nice, don't you think?
Okay, so we've got Riven Rise, and let's do this fight. So I'm going to do this fight, and then I'm going to end the video. Oh my god. A Mastodon. Okay, well,
You deserved it.
I'm sure he did deserve it. Oh wow. He's doing a lot of damage. And we don't have any kind of help for you. Well, we do actually. We just don't have it on your belt, I think. Let's see. Usable. Not notable. Usable. Let's give you both of those. And then use one. Oh, we got you. Okay. Okay, couldn't skin the Mastodon, that's fine. Excuse me. Right, well, let's get out of here. Yeah, so it's an interesting development in the story.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Okay, good idea. So let's move back this way a little and then get our rest on. Okay, and we're going to end the video there. So as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.